Right, COVID-19 has led to a surge in demand for dry ice, and producers believe this demand is poised to grow further. I have Chun Song-cho up next with details. Hello, Song-cho.
Good afternoon, Sunny.
Now, Song-cho, I understand you are at a dry ice factory.
Yes, I'm at a dry ice factory in Hwasong, Gyeonggi-do Province, which is just an hour drive south of Seoul. And lately, dry ice has become a focal point in the news due to its unique ability to keep things very cold in transit. Well, we normally think of dry ice as being used to transport products like frozen food. And in fact, over the past year, during the pandemic, online grocery shopping has dramatically increased, which then led to a dramatic surge in demand for dry ice. But do you know what else needs to have its temperature controlled during shipment? Well, vaccines. Vaccines, they like to be kept very cold, not more so than some candidates of COVID-19, which have to be deep frozen at below -70 degrees Celsius. So dry ice will be crucial in keeping vaccines at the correct temperatures during shipment, and the government is trying to come up with ways to meet in demand to use dry ice to be used for ultra-cold storage and cold chain delivery system of COVID-19 vaccines. And since we're here, why don't we take a look around the manufacturing plant and see how dry ice is made and used. I'll give you some dry ice 101 session right now. So as we all know, dry ice basically is frozen carbon dioxide. They are much colder than regular ice with a surface temperature of 78.5 degrees Celsius. So they can burn your skin similar to frostbite. That's why workers here are all wearing protective gear like insulated safety gloves, helmets, and shoes. So the manufacturing process of dry ice basically starts with the compression and cooling of carbon dioxide gas, which liquefies under pressure. So the liquid is sent to larger tanks for storage, and then until then, dry ice press is used to create the final product. So the press weighs about 180 kilograms. It exerts significant pressure to force the material to turn into a larger block, which kind of resembles like snow over there, right? Then it gets further pressure to be made into bigger blocks like the ones over here. Well, what we know as dry ice. So these containers, these blocks will directly be put into containers that will keep the blocks cold and keep the dry ice from sublimating during shipment to wholesalers, distributors, and businesses. Well, this manufacturing plant in particular has doubled its production to meet the surge in demand ever since COVID-19 started. So I'm going to talk to one of the officials from the company to tell us about how the company's production plans will change once vaccination starts in South Korea. So good afternoon. Welcome to our show.
Good afternoon.
Hi. So some people are worried if we're going to have enough dry ice once vaccines like Pfizer get commercialized here in South Korea.
Here in FMS Korea, up to 150 tons of dry ice can be produced and distributed on a daily basis. That means for 40 million doses of Pfizer's vaccine, for instance, 160 tons of dry ice will be ready to go for safe transport in 48 hours maximum. So for the matter of this decreasing supply of LCO2 in the future, we are preparing a recovery system to improve production efficiency to 80% for maintaining more quantity of dry ice in stock at all times.
I see. Then what about the company's strategies for other vaccines?
All right. Also for other kinds of vaccine transportation, such as Moderna, AstraZeneca, Janssen, we have been prepared with a PCM. It's called phase change materials as an alternative refrigerant produced in various temperature ranges from -70 Celsius degree to +20. So history and experiences have taught us how to keep the best temperatures for food and medical products in Korea, and we are more than confident and proud to provide cold chain service in the name of FMS Korea.
All right, thank you so much for your time to join our show. Thank you. All right, so dry ice is and will continue to be a key factor in maintaining many doses of COVID-19 vaccinations at the required temperatures needed in order for them to be effective. And I really can't wait for that big moment, the day we finally get to see dry ice put into action to be used for shipping frozen vials of vaccines directly from manufacturing plants to your arm. This has been Chun Sung-cho reporting live from Hwasong, and back to Sunny in the studio.
All right, Sung-cho, thank you very much for that coverage. To our viewers, we do apologize for the disruption in audio connection during that report.